Summoner is my favorite class in Terraria, and it just got a major overhaul in 1.4.5. But to gauge which of the new items are worth going for in future runs, I decided to challenge myself to obtain every single new summoner weapon, no matter how mid or rare they may be. And we're in. First playthrough, I'm excited. Our first goal is to get the Cobweb Whip, a new early game weapon that requires just wood and cobweb to craft. Oh dude, there's so much cobweb here. We might be able to get this like right away. Well, not quite. I still needed a loom to craft the weapon, which in turn requires lead. But while searching for some, I stumbled across a couple living trees. Okay, everybody hold. This could be our first summon. Yeah, there we go. We officially have a summon. And after finding some lead in a nearby chest, we could get our first whip. Strike enemies to summon a tiny spider. Let's try this thing out. Yeah, the range is low. No knockback, but I mean, this is the summon equivalent to a wooden yo-yo, and this is master mode. So, all things considered, it was doing pretty good. As for pre-boss summons, we have a few options now. Ideally, I would have targeted the 2 new pals that spawn at the edge of the world, but being so close to launch, the information on them was quite poor, and I was told they weren't available until after the goblin army had been defeated. So instead, I made my way to the tundra to hunt down some flinks. And please be a big drop. Big drop. Come on. Hey, 3. That's actually very solid. Is it 6 for a flink staff? I can't remember. They changed the amount needed for the flink staff to 10. Why? Who complained about the flink staff being too easy to get? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. Does this not need any mana to summon? All summons are free now, dude. That's so good. Alright, so we can get our Flink's staff. We got strong on it. It's just a straight up upgrade though. This thing's really good. But we're not done with the tundra because we still need 8 more fur for the coat. Hey. Do you guys think? Nice shiny new mining helmet? Or bone pick. Oh, bone pick! Dude, it's got light! What? Okay. Alright, that's better. Holy shit. Into mining helmet? Hold on. Hold on. Dude. Dude. That's insane. Alright, let's check out this Flink's Fur coat. Get an extra summon going. There it is. Big 1 defense. Not bad, gamers. Okay, let's go to the jungle. Well, we could get the snapthorn whip while we're here. There's still a couple new whips I'd like to try before then. Instead, we're here for life crystals and your typical early game accessories. That is some crazy world gen. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Hermes boots. Menacing as well. I mean, I didn't want to gear too much before King Slime, but... Oh, that was brutal. Okay, yeah, we're dead. That's okay, though. I'm totally cool with that. We got some good gear going. I think we're ready for King Slime, chat. Try this out. Oh yeah, we do good damage. Wow. Magiluminescence is so nice here. We're stopping and starting a lot. So being able to get back up to speed quickly is great. Without having to grapple all the time. Because it's less precise. King Slime is now a boss that can really benefit the Summoner class. It can now drop the Slime Staff at a somewhat reasonable rate. And the Solidifier can now be used to craft a new whip. Okay, easy. We're gonna get our new whip here. Hell yeah. I'm excited for this one. It sounds really cool. So it should just be 50 gel, which we actually don't have. I gotta pick up some gel. Whoa, look at the lighting. Wow. Tundra's got it good. Oh, please. Thank you. Alright, new whip. Whip crack can ignite enemies. We got godly on it too. Damn. Alright. So let's just check the range. Here's our old one. Let's line it up with the solidifier. Like that. New one. Looks like it goes to the end. So a very solid chunk of extra range. Faster. And you get the flame effect at the end. That's so sick. But before we try it out against the Eye of Cthulhu, I wanted to get our first pal. Okay, chat, where do we get a pal? Underground desert? Alright, let's do it. The pal we're looking for is called Digtoise, and will spawn in the underground desert in the form of a turtle shell. However, I searched around for a good 30 minutes, and even found these feral claws from a nearby jungle shrine before the Digtoise. Have you noticed... Oh, what happened? What triggered that? I wasn't looking. My flinks? Oh, dude. So I gave up for now, and decided to just fight the eye. Alright, here we go. King Slime. I think we're safe to use all our buffs. Yep. See if we can land the tipper. There we go. Okay, we got a platform on this side. We're so fast. Oh, I love it. Okay, I should probably stay near the ground. Because our summons are having a rough time. Okay. Yeah, we're only taking 15. What's our defense? Our defense is at 33, guys. Yeah, we were a little over-prepared for this thing, but the whip performed quite well here. The on-fire effect was a nice source of extra damage, and also helped illuminate the boss when it went underground. Almost dead. It's getting there. Our flanks is having a rough time keeping up, but we're getting some damage over time going. Every so often. I should probably try and stay in the same little area to give him a chance. Definitely take more damage, though. But that's okay. We can take it. Alright. GG's. I guess we try out the new whip, right? Might as well. Oh, it looks sick, I will say. It looks so cool. So here's the new one. Again, we'll do the same thing before. We're going to line up our whip with this. And this is about the same range. 22 damage as opposed to 16. There's no extra effect or anything, just high base damage and solid take damage. That's a very satisfying, kind of gross sound. We're going to do one last hurrah for the dig toys. If we can't find it, we're going to have to come back to it. My chat told me it would get picked up by the Spelunker potions, so I brought one of those this time. And before long, if we weren't looking for dig toys, we'd probably almost be at Hardmode by now. It's there? It's there? It's there! Dude, I'm so blind. It does kind of blend in my defense. Yeah, we got a pal. Thank you, chat. Dig toys. Okay, guys, it was like... Guys, we died right above it. This is where I stopped to look and read the chat. The flinks ended my career right on top of the dig toys. Okay, let's try this thing out. So, summon dig toys. Right-click away to recall. Right-click to pet. There you go. Alright, buddy. Go. Alright, now does that use a summon slot? No. Nice. Okay, that's kind of handy. It's pretty slow. And while he mines fairly slowly, this guy is still incredibly useful because he doesn't have a range limit. So the whole time I was exploring the jungle for snapthorn ingredients, Digtoise was hard at work digging out the entire elevator. I think we have enough at the base. The Snapthorn whip didn't see any changes in the update, but it's still quite easily the strongest early game whip, which a lot of people seemed bummed about, but that's exactly how it should be. Just like all the other classes, if you want to brave the jungle early game to accelerate your progression, you can do so. But if you want to take the slower and safer approach, you now have that option on Summoner with the 3 new whips. Before tackling the Branded Cthulhu, I decided to find our shimmers so that we could get a good reforge on our Snapthorn and hopefully one of those new modifiers on our Flink Staff. But on the way there, my chat noticed something. It's there? Wait, for real? To your right? Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, let's check it out. That's crazy. This is the huge dragon egg. It may hatch into something wonderful. So is this randomized, what you get? Or is it guaranteed? Chill it. Oh, it's the mount. Okay, that does look really cool, actually. They did a really good job with this. This thing is extremely good, but we'll talk more about that later. We might have it here, actually. A lot of stone. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we found it anyways. Oh no. That's alright. That's fine. Shooting for Aether Pylon. Yeah, right. That's awesome that they added this, because there will always be a Shimmer Pylon or Aether Pylon. It's too useful. Ballistic. Whoa! +5 summon take damage. Wait, that's a lot of extra damage. The old best modifier was Ruthless, which gave a 17% increase to damage. That would translate to about an extra 1 damage per hit on this weapon. So this is already 5 times better than that. And believe it or not, there are even better modifiers available. Fabled! Yo! You get 3 take damage, plus 10 armor penetration, plus the knockback, plus the 12% damage. That seems so good. Before testing out our weapons on the brain, I decided to fish up some lardfish while it was still raining, which is normally quite a simple task, but that proved to be rather difficult thanks to a certain 1.4.5 mechanic. Oh my god, that did so much damage. You guys see that? Oh my god. Were we at full health? Did that do like 398 damage? Oh my god. No! Wait, what is this mechanic? What is this mechanic? If you walk past the sparks, the lightning will now target you, dealing around 400 damage per strike in master mode. Okay, that makes sense. So if I hit... Oh no, I'm on it. I'm just trying to fish, guys. Just trying to fish, leave me alone. Will this? Yes, it will. This was kind of funny the first few times, but I'll be honest, getting insta-killed on your way to fish up some lardfish got old pretty fast. So I wasn't surprised when they would later release a patch that nerfed it down to 240 damage. That's probably good enough. Alright, fishing stream over. What are you doing now? We are dying. What I was going to do was head on over to the Crimson to start making a little bit of a brain arena, because we're going to fight the brain of Cthulhu. I should probably try and get a well-fed on the way, too. We don't have a well-fed. Oh, hello! Why, hello there. I didn't really want to fight you, but I suppose we can. You're probably going to destroy me. Yeah, looks like you are, because I am not prepared for this. Well, we can fight it. It's just battle of attrition. That's exactly right. Yep. Oh my god. You stinky chilled debuff. I hate you. Evil debuff. Damn, we died a few times, but on the bright side, we got to see the new gorgeous sunrise in the tundra biome. There we go. So, we got Chester. Did not get the sentry, unfortunately. That's okay. Time for brain. Okay, go. Oh, you're already here, buddy. Buff. Get Archer summoning. Yeah, this is good. That's great damage. The debuff puts in work on these bosses on the World Evil. And then now our minions are doing so much. And then the target stays. Which is crazy. This is like the easiest fight on Summoner. Now we're good. For very free. We didn't even have to buff for that. Is there anything special we can do with the tissue samples? New mushroom summon. Oh, in order to get the new mushroom summon, we needed to collect 300 glowing mushrooms and 5 glowing mushroom seeds. But before I could gather all the ingredients, a blood moon spawned, which was the perfect opportunity to get the vampire frog staff. Hey, meteor. Yes. There we go. I'll get into why that meteor is important to us a little later. We can outrun it pretty easily. Inner tube's kind of good. Okay, huge chum bucket. They're so much easier to fight in the water. That makes no sense. Oh, yep, we got it. Nice. Alright, we're done. Unfortunately, getting those 5 seeds proved to be rather difficult. They have a 1 in 40 chance to drop when harvesting glowing mushrooms, and I was getting rather unlucky. Normally, I would just move the dried into the glowing mushroom biome and buy the seeds that way. But some of the town NPC spawns are bugged the first couple days after the release, so I didn't have that option. While waiting for the glowing mushrooms to spawn back, I was able to defeat the goblin army, craft the obsidian armor, and I also managed to find the tavern keep and goblin tinkerer, because the bug didn't seem to impact NPCs that needed rescuing. You got jungle seeds to shimmer? Did you guys see any? I wonder. We could farm that instead. Okay, so... Oh, we instantly got one. Nice. Can we get the mushroom? Yeah, there it is. Mushroom staff. 6 damage? 6? Okay. Definitely gonna try for a reforge on this. Okay, it looks real fun. But before giving it a proper test, I started mining out the meteor because summoners can now craft a whip called Star Crash. There it is, Star Crash. Just sounds sick. Okay, let's try this whip out. Wow. Okay. It looks like about the same as our summons are doing. Let's do no flinks. I want to see double of these guys. So they just run through. Now, for a post-World Evil summon, I won't lie, it felt quite underwhelming. It has solid AI and uses local iframes, but the damage is just too low for my liking this far into the game. It's noticeably worse than the Flinks and Frog combo, and by the time you get it, you have access to the imps. But again, if these guys ever get a damage buff, I can see them being very solid. And as of the day I'm recording the script, they've done just that. It now has 8 base damage rather than 5. I haven't had a chance to test this out yet, but I'd have to assume these guys are much more viable now. As for the Meteor Whip, it performed very well with the Vampire Frog Staff, as the Meteor effect seemed to scale off your summon's base damage. We're just gonna focus you. Yeah, look at that DPS, dude. Oh, dude, we killed that so fast. Okay, so we are off to the outer 2/3 of the world, because it's finally time to get the other 2 pals. From what I was told, the pals will appear on the Lifeform Analyzer, they'll spawn in almost like an event, and you'll have to save whichever one shows up from 2 Goblin Archers. I was also told, try getting Fox Sparks for hours, with battle pots, water candles, and spawning platforms, and never spawned for me. But as we saw earlier, this playthrough is blessed, so I wasn't too concerned. I flattened out an area near my ocean, brought over a water candle, and started the farm. And it took about 20 minutes, but we got our first pal. Oh. Oh, it's here. Wait, it's this. Wait, we got it. We got one. Yeah. Wait, I wasn't even looking. Wait, that's so good. Let's see what it is. So it's 13 summon damage. Summons a Cativa to fight for you. Okay. So does this use a summon slot? So let's say I have 2 Flinkses. I think it's going to be separate. No, it's not. Wait, it's kind of good. For a pre-boss summon, this thing was quite powerful. It does have a major drawback in that you can only spawn one of them, regardless of how many summon slots that you have available. But to be honest, I was much more interested in the other pal available from this event called Fox Sparks. Unfortunately, over the next 30 minutes of farming, I didn't see the event a single time. So I ended the stream and continued farming semi-AFK for 3 more hours. And I still could not get the event to spawn in once. So I went live again the next day to continue the search. Yeah, this one's brutal. This one is brutal. Got even spawn? Wait, did we get another one? Oh, I didn't even see. Wait, we did get another one. I was looking at chat. Okay, well, whatever we're doing now is kind of working. Now, based on how quickly this showed up, there's a decent chance that I just missed the event during my offline farming session, but as you just saw, you're not guaranteed to get the other pal just because you have one in your inventory. In fact, I'd later find out that Fox Sparks has just a 30% chance to spawn from this event, as opposed to the 70% for Cativa. Just waiting on Fox Sparks to do Queen Bee and Skeletron, I think. Like, we'll probably get to hard mode pretty soon today, once we get this, if we get this, this weapon, so... That's where we're at. Oh! Oh my god, another cat. Dude, another cat. And 25 minutes after that. Oh, we got another one. Cativa. Again. Then, for whatever reason, I wouldn't see the event again for another hour of farming. Yes, so... Oh, we got another one. Dude, we got another one. It's another cat. It's another cat. Go away. This is my 5th cat. Oh, I heard another one. Dude, another cat! Stop. Please. I already have it. At least it's spawning a lot. Yeah, about that. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or if I was just getting plain unlucky, but another hour passed by and I had nothing to show for it. At this point, I've sunk in nearly 8 hours into the event, and I was starting to have my doubts. Guys, what's going on? Please change sides. It won't do anything, Rowlet. I promise. I promise you. Just try. It won't. If we change sides, we got to set up a new platform, which will just waste time. Dude, okay, there's our next one. Of course it's a cat. Of course it's a cat. Number 7. Yeah, dude. This is amazing. We are now over double the expected odds of finding this thing, and I've spent nearly 10 hours trying to get it. But like I said before, I'm committed to getting every new summon in the game, even if it takes me 10 hours for each of them. Yes! Dude, it's there! Dude, it's there! Don't die. Don't... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. Okay. It's got fabled too. We can play the game. Yes, dude. Okay, let's go try it out. You better be worth it. You better be worth it. Oh, wait, Jack's Sellington. Where? He was selling the roller skates, which I had heard great things about all playthrough now, but we'll talk more about that later. For now, it was time to challenge Queen Bee. No. Not the minecart. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Fox Sparks performed quite well, but considering you can only use one of them, it probably wasn't worth 10 hours of farming, even if we had gone for a pre-boss. And honestly, the pal that I noticed the most in this fight was our Chillet mount. Oh my god, it's so broken. This is so broken, it's even better than the shield. Not only does it offer quick movement, but it also gives the player a 10% damage buff, and it has an invincible dash provided you connect with an enemy. I fought Queen Bee again to try out Fox Spark's secondary flamethrower effect, and I could see it being especially useful against the world level bosses, but in order to use the flamethrower, you have to pick up the PAL, which means you can't whip at the same time. So while it's very cool, I don't see the flamethrower being worth it most of the time. But the good news is, they've since made this PAL easier to get by boosting the sparring of the event, and also increasing the odds of Fox Sparks appearing to 40%. So, with any luck, you guys won't have to spend 10 hours farming for it. I guess we're ready just to go jump to Skeletron, right? Oh, new music, right, okay. Dude, we're so fast! This feels so broken. Yeah, dashing through is gonna be so strong. My god. Wow. How's the DPS looking? 300? Whoa! There's a zombie. Whoa, okay now. Hold on. Hold on now. Don't be dying at the end. Dude. I'm not used to not having the Hermes boots and stuff. We have a heal coming in. Okay, I think we're fine. Okay, we almost choked it, because we are not used to the mount in those situations. Inside the dungeon, we're looking for a few things. Bones for Spinal Tap, the Cobalt Shield, a Bewitching Table, and 2 Alchemy Tables. Oh, there's the new enemy! The Librarian. Throws books at you. Wait, it's kind of hard to deal with. There we go. Okay, there's Bewitching Table. That's the first thing we needed. This should be Cobalt. Got it. Ram Rune. Jump while holding down to slam downward. We got a ground pound? I feel like it can't be good, but we're gonna try it. Jump while holding down. Oh, it's in the air. Okay, it's jump while you're in the air already. To be honest, I'm not sure how good this one is, but it's a fast fall that also happens to cancel fall damage. So, at the very least, it's a nice utility tool. Before long, I found the second alchemy table, which meant we were good to go. And for those wondering why we needed 2 alchemy tables, it now is a very useful shimmer variant. If we throw one of these in, we get a new variant, usable when placed. Fresh buffs last longer. Well, you can still craft potions out of the alchemy flask. It's still a good idea to get 2 because it doesn't provide the chance not to consume ingredients. Alright, so we just have Wall of Flesh left to do in this world. I'm thinking about which summons I want to use for it. I don't know if it'll matter too much, but I'm thinking maybe Frog. Maybe a couple frogs. Ideally, we'd have like an imp. Maybe I'll go get an imp staff. Because the fox doesn't pierce, which you kind of need. Alright, there's our imp staff. Oh, we got eager on it. I might just keep that. Alright. Wish me luck, gamers. I think we have a... Wait, what? Oh no, okay, we do. Something else hit me. I got scared. Yeah, we're good. Damn. It's already half health. Ooh, we're getting kind of low, though. I can't dodge super effectively here. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, alright. Maybe we don't want the mount. I went for pure damage for this fight, so I left out some movement accessories, which made it harder to dodge the lasers. And I also didn't prioritize getting warding on anything, so we were very frail. But we got pretty close, so I decided just to try it again. Dude, Hungry are demolishing me. Dude, are we gonna die again? I might need to go full warding here and get like endurance potions. Because this is crazy. Okay, not worth. I need to heal. Okay, heal's back. It died. We'll take it. We'll take it. The debuff's clutched up there. That's got to be the goofiest wall flesh kill we've ever gotten, but we'll take it, like I said. We did get the goat, which is sick. Do we get the firecracker? Here we go. Nope. I did a little bit of work off stream, so I made this farm, did some of the boring stuff, made the farm, made a few fishing little pools. I think that's about it. I don't think I did much else. So right now we're going to get some souls of light. We're going to get some spider fangs. And then we can get new spider... Well, it's not new, but we'll get the spider armor and the weapons. Let's see what we can make here. Spider... would it not be the anvil? It's now mithril anvil required. Oh, okay. They changed it. That's kind of annoying. We need to get a mithril anvil anyways for like wings, but it'd be nice to be able to get that stuff first. Okay, so now we should be able to get the weapon. That's where we were at before. 16 for the spider staff. We'll also get the sentry. Yep, and yep. Alright, new armor. We're probably just about ready for the boss, yeah? For Queen Slime. I want to farm Queen Slime for the blade staff. I love that weapon so much. Oh, it's raining, so that means blizzard, which means ice golem. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now don't die to it. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Okay, we're definitely reforging this guy. The new reforge mechanic is one of my favorite things about 1.4.5. You no longer have to worry about missing the best reforge because the game will play along animation and prevent you from reforging over it for a couple seconds. So you can just spam that reforge button as much as you want until your desired reforge comes up. Please. Please. Alright, I wasted all that. I then spent about 15 minutes trying to shimmer forge it to legendary with no luck. Savage. At this point, sure, we're just gonna take that. So instead of spending the rest of my days shimmer forging the Cool Whip, I built a quick and dirty Queen Slime arena above the ocean and collected 8 summoning items for it. Alright, surely this is enough. There's no way we need more than this. And I think we're good to go, right? Buff. How's the damage? The damage is looking great. Like, phenomenal. Oh, dude, we're melting it. Okay. It's phase 2. I feel like it's just going to be whip simulator for phase 2. I don't know if any of our... anything will be able to work, actually. Okay, it's dead. Sure, will we get it first try? No. Okay, again. There we go. Okay, second try. Here we go. I don't see it. And again. I hate the little slimes in this fight. They're so broken. I believe it went in here. Please. Dude, how many times are we going to have to fight this stinky boss? In Master Mode, you have a 1 in 3 chance to get the Blade Staff. So, unfortunately, we're already over odds. Okay, can we get it? Maybe? Perhaps? No? Okay, surely we get it this time, right guys? Dude. Also, I'd like to direct your attention to this 1 in 7,000 slime staff that somehow dropped before the blade staff. Alright, nothing there. My goodness. The kills were quite fast, thanks to how strong our build is right now. But at this rate, we're going to run out of summons. Oh. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Guys, how are we on our 8th attempt already? This is it. This is it. This is it. That's all we need. Trust. Alright. This is the only treasure bag we have, therefore it has to give it to us, I think. I believe that's the rules. 9. We're triple odds right now. I don't even like fighting this boss that much. We're getting platinum, though. It's a great gold farm, I must say. We recouped all the platinum we wasted on that whip before. Honestly, let's go for it. We're getting that legendary whip. Alright, Okay, what the hell? Guys, what is going on? That was like 4 plat. And we already used 4 plat before. We sunk 8 platinum coins into this damn weapon. We have not gotten legendary. And we're going on 9 Queen Slime fights. Okay. Let's see if we got it, gamers. Yay, Blade Staff. Of course, I just got like 5 more. But we got it, gamers. Okay, we might as well try it against the boss, right? See how much better this thing is. It'll probably actually perform worse phase 1 and better phase 2. Okay, honestly, it's not as big of a difference as I would have thought. But again, we don't have that Reforge, which is a huge difference. It was at this point where I noticed the one drawback to the new Reforge system. It determines which modifier is most desirable based on which one is most expensive. In this case, the Blade Staff can't get fabled, so the game goes to the next most expensive Reforge, which is Eager. However, this weapon already has 25 armor penetration built in, so you're not going to get much use out of that extra 25 from Eager, and you're much better off going with Ballistic for the 5 summon take damage. But again, I'll take this new Reforge system any day over the old one. Before tackling more bosses, I went after the Sanguini Staff so I could see which summon is better now that we have the new modifiers. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We have our Sanguini Staff. It's already got Eager on it. According to the wiki, Fabled is better, but I'd have to imagine Eager is a close second, and I don't exactly feel confident in my reforging abilities at the moment, so I decided to leave it be. A higher base damage summon like the Sanguini Staff pairs best with the Firecracker Whip, which has a secondary effect that scales off your summon damage. But in order to get it, we would have to farm another boss. Surely first try? No, Clockwork. I'm feeling lucky. Damn it. Come on. Laser rifle. Damn it. Why do I suck at getting summoner weapons? Oh, this could be bad. That was close. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe that's what we had to do. We should have to open it underneath. Surely. Yeah, there we go. We had to open it underneath. Okay, we're done. Thank goodness. Oh, before we do a mech, we want to try out the new Sentry. If you fish in the Hardmode jungle, you now have a chance to get the Barnacle Staff, which is the jungle counterpart to the Crystal Serpent Staff, Toxicarp, and Crimson Tongue weapons. And I'm sure you can all guess how this went. Okay, that is our 3rd set of fishing buffs that we've been through. Slightly tragic. This would end up taking an hour to get. There it is. Dude, imagine my line broke. Okay, we got it. Barnacle Staff. The damage right now on it is 54 compared to our 49 of the Spider. What? That is not what I expected. Okay. That's kind of cool. It looks like it's going to be pretty accurate. Sorta. So how do I want to do this? I might go no goat, to be honest. I want to be close. Oh yeah, and then we'll stay near these things to try them out. Overall, the Barnacle Staff seems okay. I would never go out of my way to get it because it's quite rare. But if you happen to pick one up while going for Lardfish, then that's great. Go Barnacle Staff. Oh, that's what's so funny. Okay, there's one. That was all the Barnacle Staff. Okay, let's get the Durandal. 9 summon take damage. Buff, and I never made the thing, did I? That's okay. We'll make it now. Oh, and then we also want summons, probably. Now, I need to take a moment to gush over these new roller skates because they are so nice. They completely replace the need for boots, so you get a free accessory slot right off the bat, and they also increase mobility and acceleration even while airborne. Okay, I should try the Blade Staff. So we're getting about 1k DPS. How's this doing? It's not super far behind, actually. Mind you, we were still running Eager on the Sanguini Staff, which isn't optimal because we already have Ichor applied. So the Sanguini Staff would likely be the clear winner against Prime with that Fabled modifier. Alright, that's dead. Skeletron's done. Do we jump into Destroyer? I think we do. I saw somebody say it in the chat. Try and Foxbark when it first spawns in. I doubt it'll do much, but just to see what it does and what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's also not anything crazy. Like, this is probably just better. Holy lasers. Also, we're using the wrong whip. Alright. I should test out, that was doing like 1300 damage. I should test out these guys. Oh, we're up to 2,000 right now. Holy. Okay. Definitely better against Destroyer. There we go. Mechs are done. We can get new armor. Yeah, same amount of minions, but you get the better survivability, which I think we're going to want to do. Perfect Chlorophyte. Summoner armor exists. Oh, yeah. Whoa, the visor looks crazy. I love that. That looks so sick. So it looks like another 3 summon set. The only thing I don't like about the Chlorophyte set here is you're losing... I'm seeing 15% to crit strike chance. I think it's the same with Hallowed. No, not as bad. It's only 7. You get some movement speed. But yeah, that's 15% kind of just wasted potential. We're definitely going to get it, because again, I want to try it. The next summon weapon we're after is a whip called the Vulgar Display of Flower, which has a 1 in 8 chance to drop from Plantera. Farming Plantera for anything sucks because it's so hard to spawn in. Like, Plantera bulbs are just dreadful to find. There's a bulb. But before we get to that, it was time to try out this new Chlorophyte set. There we are. It looks sick. Like, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's 1 damage higher on the actual weapon. So it's basically the same. And then the crystal's going to add, like, probably 100 DPS. We'll rock it for a little while because it's new. We are about to fight Plantera. And hopefully we will get the whip first try, and also hopefully we won't die. So if Plantera's on the right, it's going to be awkward. We're going to have to... Okay, good. On the left. Perfect. Oh, you need to die. You need to die, dude. Okay, we got past. Oh, you need to die, dude. Even scarier. I'm just going to run. Yep. Bro, none of that, dude. Okay. Alright, come up here. We're gonna get it first try. I believe. I believe, chat. I don't want this second platform. I'm gonna move over. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, yes, brain. Whoa, 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 chill. Cool. Well, who invited you? You're not supposed to be here. It's gonna poison me. They're teaming up on me, dude. It's not fair. That did not work. But we should be fine. Let me get those hearts. Okay, first try, please. I don't want to farm that anymore. It's a 1 in 8, chat. It's a 1 in 8. Darn. Now, we got to search around the whole damn jungle until we find another one. The other question is, do we go get the tiger staff? Because maybe if we're going to be farming this a lot, maybe we farm for the key now, get the tiger staff, come back with stronger gear. And then... not only does that give us a chance to power up, but it also gives time for the bulbs to spawn and also the life fruit. I like that idea. Let's go farm. And surprisingly, after just 10 minutes in the farm... You got it? Let's go, dude! That was so fast. Easy gaming. Now, because we got that so fast, that didn't give much time for the game to spawn in life fruit and Plantera bulbs. So, I added in some snow to our farm so we could farm out the frozen turtle shell, and placed some pink ice for the chance at the Rod of Discord. And after 40 minutes, we got our first item. Run up Discord. Let's go, dude. Okay, that's one. Crazy we found that before a frozen turtle shell. I'm just going to point that out. This whole playthrough is one big farm. So the roadmap right now is we're waiting on the frozen turtle shell. Then... Oh, there's a frozen key. Okay, that was the other thing I was going to say we might want. In fact, what we might do is before we farm that frozen shield, I might try and like clear out any Plantera bulbs we have currently. Because this frozen turtle shell might take a while. I think we'll do that. Let's take a break and go see how the... You just moused over a frozen turtle shell up there? Oh, shit. Oh, thank you. Never mind. The frozen turtle shell will not take too long. Because we got it. I'm excited to use the Desert Tiger Staff. I don't get it a ton. Here's a Frost Hydra. It's already got Eager on it, which is cool. That's our new sentry. Hey! Okay. That was not much of a search. Okay. We'll come back for the Morning Star. Again, like I said, we're going to take a break from all that farming to clear out some Planteras. However, despite giving the game an hour to spawn in Plantera bulbs, I was struggling to find just one of them. Okay, where's this bulb, man? I would love not to have to make a big old farm for this, but I can't even see one bulb. I have no idea what happened here, but I spent 30 minutes searching around our jungle and couldn't find a singular bulb. So I ended my stream for the day and built several jungle grass platforms that spanned across the entire biome. I did a little bit of farming. I got a little bit of dungeon drops, so we were able to get the frozen shield for the Plantera bulbs. We got 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. This one was annoying. It spawned right in between, so we couldn't get any here. But that's 4, 5... And then 6, 7. Haha, funny. I think. So that should be decent. That should hopefully be enough. Alright. We're just like 1 and 8. GG's. Okay, here we go. 1 and 8. 1 and 8. Come on. Oh! Okay. We actually got it. Never mind. We're done. Dude. I have like 5 more bulbs prepared. Let's try this new whip. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know exactly what it does. But looks like petals are spawning and then attacking the boss. That's cool. I'll be honest, this whip is quite underwhelming. It seems to be a bit better than Durandal damage-wise, but it's a 1 in 8 drop from Plantera of all bosses that immediately gets outclassed by Morningstar. So even if you manage to get it to drop on the first try, it will still see very limited use. Which is a real shame because the whip itself is really cool. But with Plantera defeated, we can now summon the Pumpkin Moon. So we are after quite a few things here. We need the scrolls, and then spooky armor, and then we also need either maybe the Raven Staff, though I'm not going to hold out for it because I think our Desert Tiger Staff is probably just as good. The Frost Hydra Staff on a summoner build is surprisingly capable, and we are clearing out the trash in this event very fast. So before long, we had some pumpkins spawning. And during the stream, I had a ton of people ask why we're still using the Firecracker here, despite it being a wall of flesh drop. But this is one of the only weapons in the game that can get stronger as you progress, because again, that explosion scales off your base minion damage. When paired with the Desert Tiger Staff, a staff that concentrates all summon slots into buffing the one tiger's damage, you get a ton of value from each Firecracker explosion. It's a super fun combo and makes this stretch of the game really enjoyable with how much DPS you can dish out. We got our scroll. Yeah, let's get that armor. Boop. So yeah, that was a huge buff to our damage. So we're at 101 compared to 81. Massive jump. And before fighting the next boss, I also bought the Tiki armor for whenever I wanted to have that extra whip range. Up next is Duke Fishron, because he now has a 1 in 6 chance to drop a new whip. So I started farming truffle worms. There it is. Okay, that's 1. That's probably all we need if we're being completely honest with ourselves, right? Here we go, Duke Fishron. Oh, the whip's so good for that. Dude, we're doing damage. Oh my god. We should be okay as long as I don't choke, because Duke will also be doing damage. So just don't get hit. Explosions are dealing 1k sometimes. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Ouch. Oh shit. Oh shit, wait, don't choke. We're joking. Okay, should be good. All right, that was scary at the end, but we got it. Okay, you guys ready for first try? Wings, whip, first Duke Fishron. Here we go. Okay, no wings, but we actually got it. Dude, let's go. Okay, now the sad thing is this might be worse. With how crazy the firecracker was doing, this might be a worse whip for our weapon, but we'll see. Let's test it out. Let's get legendary on it first. This is just for the wings at this point. Way more range, so we could go spooky armor. Let's do, oh, I didn't have DPS meter on. That was goofy. How's it looking, chat? While I didn't have the DPS meter active for the first fight, the firecracker was able to get Fishron down to 25k health a couple seconds faster, so they seem to be about the same. But that makes sense because the electric eel is a whip built for crowd control. It chains a 50 DPS lightning dot onto enemies, and also just has a 5% multi-hit whip penalty, as opposed to the usual 20% or so on most of the others. Alright. No wings yet. Let's keep going. I want to try this. Oh, that's so good. That's even easier than the one with the shield. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, nothing yet. I unfortunately used up all of our truffle worms before getting those wings, but that's okay because we still have a chance at good wings from Empress of Light. Empress of Light. We're going to need some lace wings. Here's one. Okay, let's try not to die. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we remember how to do this thing. Don't love being so high. Shit. I could have waited. Oh, it's raining! Chat, shrimpy truffle. Now, we gotta wait for more lace wings, but that'll be a huge damage boost. And for the next attempt, I also went back to the firecracker, which ended up being a good idea. Alright, here we go. Oh, maybe I want Tiki. The damage looks great, though. It's already like half health. I can't get in. That's fine. We'll play it safe. We'll play it safe. It's almost dead. Was not playing it safe. Damage was great. We should be good. We should be good. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, we did buff, yeah? I missed the other ones. Uh-oh. We don't have our extra... Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just focus. I'm just gonna dip here. I want to get away from this. Oh, it's sloppy? Holy shit. That was lucky. Okay, we got so lucky there, dude. I will take it, though. There's a Terra Prisma. GG's. We'll see if we get the whip, kaleidoscope, and the wings. We did get the kaleidoscope. Sweet. Okay. Amazing. That'll make that farm way easier. And now we can do it during night. Yeah, we don't need firecracker anymore. But that was really fun. I really like the firecracker playstyle with, like, just big single hit damage. It's nice. Okay, wait, honestly? Were we actually at 6k DPS? Are we at the same amount with Terra Prisma? That's kind of insane. There's no way it was this consistent though, right? Oh, I'm using firecracker. That's fine. We did it. We said it. Yo! We got him! Hell yeah! We've been getting good luck. I will say. I think we were owed it after, you know, what happened before. So, temple. I think we're good. We're just gonna get buffs. Oh, do we make it already? Oh, nice. Small world. Okay. It's actually a decently sized arena, too, for a small world. And you guys wanted me to try out the eel. Damn. 6k, 7k DPS. That's pretty good. And we'll switch to kaleidoscope here. Damn, dude. This is not even with like full menacing. This is a lot of warding gear and a lot of survivability gear on too. I mean, to be fair, we do have Empress gear, which isn't usually typical for when I fight it anyways. Maybe some people do it like this. But still, that is very satisfying. Yeah, there we go. This is where summon gets like, oh my god, so broken. Alright. Damn. Okay, we hit like 8 times. Oh my god, don't die. Don't you dare die to the cultist. Nuh-uh. Not today. Is it? It's there, okay. There we are. Because we have Terra Prisma, and I don't know how many Stardust cells we're going to get. I think we just go for the whip, right? We get the whip, and if we have extra for Stardust Dragon Staff, great. If not, we already have our, like, end-game summon, so we prioritize the new whip. Summoner's so great for the pillars. So nice. Alright, we did it. How many did we get? That is the question. 41. That should be enough for 2 items. I think we definitely get Constellation and then also Stardust Dragon Staff, right? Gotta do that. 15 summon tag damage, 15% summon tag crit chance, and your summons will focus strike enemy. Well, that's normal. Strike enemies to scatter friendly stars. Ooh, I like that. That sounds good to me, dude. Should we get it fast? Shit. So before we get to the rest of the Lunar event, I decided to farm some mech bosses for some gold. Here, let's do a prime real quick. We can try out the base constellation. So there's Stardust. Oh yeah, so it's like the that's what somebody was saying. It's like that one weapon, just as an effect on top of the whip, which is really nice. Plus all the tag damage you get. Very nice. Looks really cool. What's the quickest kill? Is it twins? That was pretty quick. But I also think it has more defense. Destroy with dragon. Okay. I think I found the quickest kill. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Let's do that one, I think. Dude, it died before I could even whip it. There we go. With our Constellation Terra Prisma, I was able to slowly clear out the pillars and challenge Moonlord, who will hopefully drop the final new summoner weapon. Good luck, thank you. Wow, our damage is crazy. Whoa, his hand's got a new animation to it. I didn't notice that last time. I think I'm just going to pop him here. There we go, it's 1. Oh, we're taking hits, though. Okay, that's 3. Oh, we might be dead. I'm going to back off. I'm trying to wait for a heal. This is a good range to be in. Source Dragon's doing good. I'm gonna go in. There we go. Okay, that was close, but we got it. Now for the moment of truth, gamers. Can we get the possession? 3, 2, 1. Darn. Hey, Crystal Staff, though. That's pretty good. New wings. Oh, yeah, you're right. We got Starboard. Okay, sick. That'll make this fight a lot easier. We might already be done for here. Just a little bit. Shit. No! 2 life. Okay. I'm just trying to get some distance. Okay, now we can go in. Alright, sorry, we have to play that careful. I don't want to waste summons here. Okay, nothing again. That's tragic. Let's do another pillar round. 65. Okay, we're good. Let's go get this armor. There we go. There we go. Core's open. We should be able to stick with it now more. We got good health. Damn. 9k DPS. Not bad. Not bad at all. Favorite summon weapon? Desert Tiger Staff. Honestly, I think it's... I do love the Terra Prisma, but Desert Tiger Staff was so fun. Dang. Okay. This was not the one. There we go. I didn't see it. We're gonna go again. Damn it. Okay, this one surely is it. Okay, guys. Yeah, was it? Okay, we're done with Moonlord. GG's. Okay, we got a lot of gold to spend. Hell yeah. We've gotten all of the weapons, gamers. Shall we get legendary fast? We did. You guys have been hyping this up the whole time. Let's just try it out against Moonlord to see what the damage looks like, okay? We're gonna go straight. We have one more summon. Watch me die, too. We got one more summon. Let's give this a shot. It's got 292 damage, 25 take damage, 10 crit, and then... Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Okay, where's that top eye? That one's already done. Brother. That damage is unreal. Actually unreal. Holy shit. Wow. Dude. That is so... Oh my god, the rope almost killed us. We still died, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whip stacking the weapon. Yeah, they're like, what do you mean we removed whip stacking? What are you talking about? All jokes aside, the only thing I wasn't a fan of in this update was the decision to remove whip stacking. I know most of the player base didn't interact with this mechanic, but for those that did and wanted to put in that extra bit of effort, they get rewarded for it. But not too much to where it overshadowed the other classes, at least throughout the vast majority of the game. It also allowed you to get use out of particular whips well after they would otherwise be replaced. But I get that with the new summoner modifiers, whip stacking would have crossed into that very overpowered zone without proper balancing. And I understand that that would be a ton of extra work for the devs for what is ultimately a very small percent of the player base. With all that being said, overall I still think the update was a huge win for the summoner class. I love the new whip and summon options, even if they can be a little hard to get at times, and the new modifiers are amazing. But I'd be curious to hear what you guys think about the update down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.